Overpass will be the deciding ground between ATK and TeamOne. Unable to close it out on the favorable territory of D2. ATK get a do-over. And Fadey start things off with a bang. Or rather, sort of... I don't know if I can really replicate the USP sound. The secret, folks, is that silencers do not actually make bullets as quiet as they do in video games. They're still loud as heck. They're just less loud.
Yeah, it's very much a fake sound that you're hearing for the USP. It's not how it would sound in real life at all. Malbs is going to get the headshot onto Fadey as he charges through into the bathrooms. IDK could also go down here. We do have a trade, and it's 4v4 here, Mike.
That's a nice one from Malbs. That's a huge one. Might allow them bomb plant, although I don't think they've realized Bowden Master's so close in the smoke. They're going to need him to make a play. He denies the bomb plant, but just a matter of time. Not enough of it available for Bowden to slip away, and that's a good pistol recovery for TeamOne.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bowden was hiding in the smoke and could have done more damage if he had more bodies up, but in the end, he's the last one standing, and there's just not much he can do. Great work from Malbs to get into that site in just a three-piece, making it look easy. And TeamOne pick up another pistol round, and I mean, I talked about how dominant, ATK have been on Dust 2, especially against TeamOne, and then to lose that is tough. Now you go to Overpass, where TeamOne, it's their playground. Only 2 losses over the last 3 months and 9 wins, a plus 45 round differential. This is a map that TeamOne definitely wanted to see come through should they have lost the first map, and they did. Wow. I mean, it's been an incredible recovery for them. Dust 2 was very good. TRK in particular stood on his head in particular in the first half of action to really do a lot of damage and take the fight towards ATK and help solidify that double-digit lead. Yeah, and you look over at the ATK side, they've played a decent amount of Overpass, third most played map, but the results have been a little less than desirable for them. 7-8 and only a plus 12 round differential, their second worst round differential in their pool. All of that being said, we are jumping into round number 2, and it's a very, very slow start. 47 seconds have expired, and that is the first frag. Bowden with the headshot onto Pesa.
Love me some scout plays. Look at this flank, though. Look at Fadey. Look at Fadey. He's come all the way around from downtown. He's creeping in on the back lines. No one's looking for him just now. Spotted one, and does get the kill at the cost of a lot of health on the turn. But now he can slip down in towards connector and put that threat in their minds. There's always the potential for that flank push. There's always that potential he's going to slip back up with that SMG. It's heavy pressure on. But missed him drop. Does deviate quite a bit of it. Good deep shot for Swish, but it just trades out a teammate. Health is getting low here, and up close, these rifles are putting in work. It's all going to be about Fadey, and again, he doesn't have any HP. Just enough time to get the bomb planted. Fadey takes it for one more. He needs the last, but Maluk's got the edge. What a round. So very close down to the wire, but TeamOne hang on.
Oof, yeah, that was a nice little effort there towards the end, but indeed, TeamOne will get their second regardless. It's an expensive round requiring a very heavy reinvestment, but that round on the board is the most important part. Now, I don't want to talk ATK down too much on Overpass because on their last 2, it's been exceptionally tightly contested. Against Nouns, they just played them last night, won 19-15 in overtime, and against MIBR in the first match of the playoffs, 17-19 loss. That was a very, very close one. That was the last one in a reverse sweep by MIBR. Maluk going to get the opener onto Swisher, and just pistols here. They're taking a chance, Mike, pushing up aggressively.
Round 1. Player on the pound. Getting a drink. Drink is lead poisoned, unfortunately. Now just on to DJ. And a P250 in a dream. That dream right now might be to find Malbs. Or, you know what? DJ feels more auspicious about this. He's going to win the round. He's going to come up towards A. Rip some headshots. Except that the bomb. Can't make up its mind. 55 seconds. TeamOne, in apparently new TeamOne fashion. Just going to bleed some extra time off this clock. And DJ will find one. At the very least, some sort of a blemish on this round. Still successful for TeamOne.
Let's jump into this first rifle round and see what it gives us. TeamOne able to build up the economy that they lost in that previous round, so decent footing for them. Although they will still have a Galil in play. The rest of them, AKs and full util on the ATK side. There's Bowden with the AWP. They want to see him find his stride a little bit earlier here. And there it is. Perfect. Shot onto TRK in towards the lower tunnels, and now malbs going to toss this Molotov, because of course he would, with the op having threatened just a moment ago. Actually takes some good space, but missed him! I think he might have jumped over that wall and seen malbs, because he spams through at exactly where malbs is standing, and then gets the two-man advantage for ATK, mind you.
They have. Pace has slipped out monster, though. I don't know that this has been spotted. DJ is watching for it. Timing of utility could be a problem if that Molotov comes out at the wrong moment. There's the spot! And it's going to need a trade to finish off the kill. Yeah, the pressure can't slip away. Use everything on to Maluk, and with a minute on the clock, he's got plenty of time to try and somehow find his path to a bomb plant, but not a lot of options. You ever think about how that's just like a washing machine? Out here by the spool.
Not really, actually. Is it actually a washing machine?
It's either a washing machine or a dishwasher. Come on, Maluk.
Yeah.
Could you do us a favor and go back and look at the appliance?
Yeah, just go back and stare at it.
How do you identify this? Could be a dryer, I suppose. But I mean, my gut check was washing machine.
I think it'd be a bit small for a washing machine.
You know, you would be surprised. European machines tend to be much smaller, especially apartment machines.
That is true, right.
They make some pretty compact ones.
All right, observer, go look. Go focus.
No,
in.
I don't think we're gonna get a check-in
Right,
on the washing machine right now. We'll find out later. We'll keep that one in mind. But Maluk will be able to save this. What kind of an appliance do you think it is? Let us know.
Well, ATK, as was the case on the previous map, once the guns come out, they get around on the board. TeamOne able to absorb that round loss to at least get rifles across the board. They will have a Galil in the mix here, and the utility's a little late in the last round, but more than enough to go for a proper execute onto either site. Maluk takes a step too far into that Molotov and goes down to 84 HP. Then Swisher tosses a nade on forward, which will do a little bit of damage to IDK, but so far, TeamOne are not too worse for the wear as they take this playground control.
Pasadale isolated. He gets peeked into. He's ready for it. Fadey out of play. And that puts the doubt towards ATK's mind. It's going to freeze out these players towards the lower side. And actually, that's the way that TeamOne's going to head. All tough to clear connector. They still got options to kill on Swisher. Now ATK is being stretched very, very thin. Go back. On towards A at least. And TeamOne's just going to inject some air into this one. Pump some air in these tires. See if they roll into another frag. They do. Unfortunately, not the one TeamOne was looking for. So now it's going to be pressure on towards B. DJ can step up. Spots one. Kill on that. Can't quite transfer to the third, but two found still. Puts this one in doubt. Tayshawn here. Timing there. Missed him. Can't quite deny. There's flashbangs available, but no more damaging nades, and I could really use those. Huge kill from Pesa. Huge kill from Pesa. Down to the 1v1. Down to the clutch. The drop is on. He spots the leg. Bowden knows he's still around the pillar. He knows that Pesa is dancing with him. It's all about time there. Pesa with the spot. Just wants to delay. He slipped away. Back towards Monster. And he's got the kill as well. Brilliantly played for Pesa. 3 kills and a big clutch.
Oh, wow. And the movement around Pillar was just phenomenal. Able to get into Monster. And then, like you said, buying the time and finding that last frag on a Bowden Master who didn't expect him to pop out when he did. You just saw him panicking, flicking around, not knowing where to shoot. And TeamOne respond immediately, isolate the round victory that ATK found, and also destroy their economy, or at least force them onto a save. A couple of deagles, a 5-7, and 2 USPs, a little bit of utility, and 3 players with the body armor, but that's going to be it for ATK into the round. And Pesadelo, I mean, he really is quite solid with that Galil, and well, with the AK too. There's a little bit of a 3K coming in, as ATK tried to push into Monster, Mike.
Maybe TRK was a story of dust too, but Pesadelo making a strong case for himself, being the central character here on Overpass. Back-to-back 3Ks always does help with that, even if one's an anti-eco. All right, Swisher. Swisher's feeling like Mario. He's a plumber. He's about to Goomba stomp. It's a me, Swisher. Don't know if he's getting out from this. Don't know if he's going to be able to do much more with this. But might be a gun safe through at the very least.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like TeamOne wants to chase here, even though they kind of shouldn't. Their money's not great. Okay. Well, if you get the kills like that, I guess it doesn't matter. Bowden's going to go down.
Ace for Pesa? Wait. Can we watch Pesa? Or what? He's out by the washing machine. No. Swisher is the right call here. Actual important angle. Ah, no, he's not looking at the washing machine anymore. Bummer. Whatever this is. Swisher getting away with one and a second kill. I mean, it's something to build on here. Certainly can't win the round. Wanted to make them scared, I guess, with the tap of the bomb, but way too late. No possibility there. And 5th round on for TeamOne.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to attract some attention towards the site and hope that the bomb would explode and take out some more TeamOne members, but they were already so far into a hunt or away from the bomb, realizing that it was going to explode imminently, that it made no difference, and in fact, it might have been better for Swisher to try and save the Galil. Anyway, he has a buy. They're okay. 4 M4s and the op coming through. TeamOne have expanded their lead to 4 rounds now, and Pace is an interesting player here on TeamOne. He often has incredible regular seasons, and in fact, this one was no exception with 252 frags right behind Maluk at 267, and he also had ADR of 81.8 and a KDR of 1.27, and led the team in multi-kill rounds, at least 3 kill plus rounds, with 20 of them and 4 4Ks. But in the playoffs, oftentimes he kind of disappears. So it's good to see him have this hot start and really contribute to this early lead for TeamOne.
Swisher about to have a major engagement now towards long. He's past the flashbangs. No, Maluk. Great recovery with the scope. Considering he's the one who threw the flash, that was a quick response. It takes what could have been a dangerous situation, and it's into an advantage here. Fadey's the next threat, creeping up connector. Might actually have the timing on this one. Or he gets checked for and dies. IDK, I don't think saw him. So this is going to be a fast flank. This is timing everything, because Pace is creeping back up from B, but Pace is watching the ladder. Who spots who? Does Pace see a bit of a leg? No, he doesn't. He's not aware. It's not being calm. Fadey has everything in front of him, but he can only catch one. They have to go back to fight. And TRK will clear out Fadey. The trade's instantaneous, though, and now a 3-on-3 with 30 seconds already passed on the clock. 24 seconds. They're going to try to take this. DJ hears it. The spam's coming through. The bomb is trying to make its way back down, but with a Molotov down, that might just do it. That might just
They have
do
time. Are they going to back off here? Really?
Oh, they're going to take 60 seconds. Very little time to spare. Pace now lost. They're coming out monster. 6 seconds. 5. No time. No possibility. No survivors.
Oh, at least they died before time. That's the good news. So everyone's going to get their loss bonus. The bad news is, the reason I was questioning that rotation is because you have 15 seconds left. You need to go towards sandbags at that point, because if you go and make the rotation all the way around towards monster, that's 5 seconds that you can't afford to buy. So yeah, I don't know. You're really just backing yourselves against a wall, and it would have been better at that point to actually just go and save, because they had no chance at success towards the site. Anyway, ATK gonna happily take that second, and TeamOne will need to go onto a forest buy here. They got 2 Tech 9s, the Deagle, the Mac-10, and DJ just spams through the smoke, does a ton of damage. Fadey drops TRK. That's all ATK in the early moments of round number 8.
Malbs? Ripper. Malbs tech. But it was just a moment of excitement in an otherwise deflated round. Swisher now working on the flank. He's trying to investigate whether it's a dishwasher or a washing machine. About to find out. Actually, just holding here. They're going through monster. Might want him to get activated a little bit sooner. That's a great shot. Now that's going to send Swisher up on the flank, but got to be careful not to lose teammates in the meantime. Spray down from Swisher. Leaves Maluk alone, but Maluk makes it so very expensive here, John.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Indeed, only 2 players left standing, so that makes this a much less comfortable situation for ATK, even though they're slowly chipping away at that lead. 1 round loss could reset them again. And this is a wicked shot from malbs as well to kick off an entry, attempted entry anyway, into that B site. But TeamOne, having forced up in that previous one, will just be on an eco, so likely a 4th for ATK. The thing is, if Dust 2 is any indication, this might be a little less safe than it seems. Let's see. Missed him. Is going to get the M4 spray down onto Maluk. That will make them a little more comfortable. Now Swisher slipped into the bathrooms. malbs does manage to get one with the block. That's misses down. Maybe a gun picked up, and oh boy.
ATK having so much trouble keeping these rounds clean. Swisher's at risk of getting run down now. He knows that he doesn't have support close hand. Doing it with the USP, though. He'll still lose his life. Gun picked up for Pesa. There's only 5 bullets in the magazine right now. Let's get a reload off. This is 1 body shot kill out of the A4.
He just doesn't want to give up his position.
I don't know if you are here. Yeah, there's the reload coming back to bite him. Get damage onto DJ.
Ace clear, sort of.
Yeah, if he just ran and got back at Dicebox, well, no longer. DJ's on the scene, realizing the vulnerability, coming to correct the mistake. This smoke on the reload. He forces it down.
Really?
Try for everything. He wants all the marbles. 35 seconds. He's trying for the clutch, and Bowden says no.
That's like putting a target right on your back when you jump on top of Dicebox, exposed to every possible position. But I understand it, right? You have the smoke down. Maybe you can get a little bit of a one-way going, find the first frag, and then jump off, get into cover, and peek around to get the second. If you can isolate the 1v1s, that makes it all the more viable. And hey, he made it on the site in a round where TeamOne only had Glocks and 1 upgraded pistol. So, not too shabby. ATK, like you mentioned, having trouble closing out those types of rounds, those anti-ecos cleanly. TeamOne will be able to buy up now, though. Probably want to settle for some Galils here. Get that utility up. No?
Or just click heads.
Yeah, just click heads.
I mean,
I guess they have enough, actually. No, this is pretty good. I miscalculated.
You would have maybe had an extra Molotov here or there, but it's not going to be substantially limiting.
Yeah, that's okay. No problem here.
So where they headed? Early connector presence. Spotty here. Meanwhile, from the CT side, it's a heavy fountain peak, and Swisher's pushed. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Maluk's already getting towards playground. Who reads what here? Swisher will have just heard that hop. Does he take this space and the kill on Maluk, or does he try and get more out of this? Ah, he takes what he's got. And what he's got is a kill. Nice opener. Now, TeamOne's actually read this really nicely. Because of that deep positioning from Swisher, they think that A is clear on the ATK side. Pace has shown some presence. That's got 4 players locked in. They're going to get the bomb down with 3 players up top. This is a really weird situation. Now that ATK find themselves in, they're going to go towards B through heaven? This is so bold from TeamOne, not taking the space they're given, losing Pesa as well. About to be figured out as TRK's just gotten that kill. Now the B site players have to scramble. What on earth is happening? They're wondering. Well, the bomb's gone back up top. And actually didn't have any bodyguards for this. They were vulnerable to long through all of it. Swisher didn't cast. He'll hold on to his position. ATK getting to posturing for the retake. TRK's position holds strong. Already out, takes the first kill of this retake. Through the smoke, he gets 1. Takes the initiative here. What is madness? Shadow boxing, it's smoked all over the place, and eventually it's Swisher taking every kill for the full ace.
Wow, what an ace from Swisher. The thing is, I'm not entirely sure what Team One's thinking there. I mean, look, the A site's completely clear. You know that at most probably only Swisher's behind you. Just plant the bomb and post up. Instead, they give up all the space that they're given, go towards the stack site, and yes, you get one kill, but you sacrifice so much time and let Swisher get into position towards long. It's a strange decision from Team One, but I mean, at the end of the day, ATK again is going to take that. It feels like the roles have been reversed here on Overpass with Team One kind of making those mistakes and ATK capitalizing on them.
Swing out, faster play. 4 bodies are here for ATK, though. They've got the numbers. Need to execute. Flashbangs. Vicious here from TeamOne. That's helpful utility. It's been spent. There's not much remaining, and now they start to get picked apart on the site. Been able to get that bomb down. Now they lose connector. It's all on to IDK. The team leader is all on his lonesome. And on his lonesome, he will die.
Well, that was quick. Team One picked apart by ATK on the attempted quick B hit, and I mean, oftentimes you can try that when things really aren't going your way. Go for that full sending it toward the site, but against a team like ATK, even though Overpass isn't their best map, they're good for it, and they will shut you down more often than not when you try to just full send it. Utility was good, at the very least for Team One. Flash is on, but ATK backed off, took the more long-range battles, and won every one. Here we go, though. Round number 12. 1:45 on the clock, and Team One are going to try for the same thing.
Fast play. There's the mow down. DJ takes his third, and that's going to be a comfortable hold for ATK.
Yep. So, same result as before. Obviously, that one was a little faster, and just with the pistols, they were hoping for that quick headshot with the Tech 9, but it doesn't come to fruition. And honestly, it might look easy, but it's not. DJ just able to transfer his spray, get the shots down, 3 kills before he goes down, just flicking back and forth around that pillar.
He's just too good. He's
Yeah,
just too good.
DJ's played really well tonight, honestly. I think he's starting to find his comfort zone in this ATK roster. It takes time to adjust to a new system.
Oh, certainly. And he's been part of that party astronaut score for a very, very long time. So it's been a while since you've had to learn a wholly new team. Bowden is so alone out here. Bowden is so alone out here. He gets the tag on him, Luke. Is he able to fall away? It's a foot race here. It's a chase, and he's just into the bathrooms. I posted back up here. Does he realize there's a player on the zone? No, but he still got the kill. Maluk down for the count and escape. Now they confirm control and connector. It's looking very good for ATK.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, Pesa and IDK are still towards long. They have bomb control, so they can regroup and try to make something happen here. Pesa moving out. Could get picked off by Bowden. It's actually, yeah, Pesa going down to Bowden after he finds one. IDK gets the trade. 3v2, still possible here for the Team One side. But now ATK have all the information. They know where both Team One members are, which means those B players can start to pinch in. And yeah, Swisher can come in on that flank.
He's working his way through here. TRK's holding. They've got some time, but eventually TRK is going to have to go wandering. He's just been spotted. Saw Swisher as well, but Swisher's content to put the boogeyman in the back of his brain, right? And IDK, the timing is he starts running. That's when DJ swings. Good damage onto TRK, but TRK, 25 seconds. Does he still want to attempt on towards the site? He knows that Swisher could be behind him at any moment, so I think this is just going to be an attempted save of the AWP.
No. Swisher's going to take him down, and that's going to be that. 8th round found for ATK. Fantastic recovery. 7 rounds in a row for the ATK side. Team One just continue to slip up here on their T side. That said, T side over the past 5 rounds, very workable already. But ATK have really found their rhythm, and it's on the back of Swisher and Bowden, who are now both going to have the big green in their hands. So slippery was Bowden in that previous round. Gets the opening frag, gets into bathrooms in the nick of time, then peeks out and finds himself another one.
Call him Slippery B. Good old Bowden Master. Swisher keeping the off. That's really interesting as a decision for me. Swisher's been so effective right now, boundary pushing, finding the flanks, getting the aggressive posturing. Can't do that with the op. This is really going to change up the look. And they're actually playing both ops up top. So it's going to be a very different feel to this round from ATK. With heavy connector presence, this could be a bit of an overwhelm. They're going faster towards B. Good nades onto Fadey. Not actually that much damage. The fifth player's trying to run this down now. Great kill. Good trade. Pressure on towards the site. MsM needs to recover. He can't do it. 1 for 1, and now you're trying to retake with double ops. Good luck on this. This could be the round for TeamOne to break through.
Yeah, and all the guns are on the B site, right? So they can't switch to a rifle. They have to go in with the ops, and I think Swisher's just going to try and clear the close corner. It appears as though they want to go for this, but if they do,
money,
they
right?
have to go now.
They got plenty of money, so it's not really a risk economically. First one taken, but yeah, Swisher's not in position. Too much time on it. He's going to back away. Maybe as much to keep his op out of their hands as anything else. Actually looking down, missed him. Did not realize he was quite so low, so this save gun will matter. 6th round at a minimum here for TeamOne, and if they can take this last round of the half, this is feeling a whole lot more comfortable for the Brasileiros.
Absolutely. And that was a little bit of a different look to that quick B push for TeamOne. Previously, they had gone through Monster every single time to try and get on site. This time, they switch it up, manage to make their way into construction, then push out from sandbags and overwhelm both DJ and his teammate in order to take the site relatively clean. I think there's only 1 frag in between from ATK. So good job by TeamOne with the pistols only, and I think 1 rifle in that mix. And they could make it as close as it can get here at the half. They pick up this 7th, but ATK bring the double up back, and this time Bowden through a flashbang and a smoke connects onto IDK and makes it a quick 5v4. You still have TeamOne with a very similar look to that previous round, right? With the 3 players in construction and 1 over to Monster. But that Molotov's really going to section them off, and now ATK are going to take some more ground. Ooh, info hop.
Risky on that. There's 2 sets of below. I don't know if there was a spot. Maluk is going to get a shot now. A boost up. A boost up finds more. So this site's now ripped wide open. They're bringing the pressure up close. MsM can only find 1. Bowden from on high evens up the scoreline. It's onto the double off again. Swisher deleted. What a peek from TRK. Reads it, and he's at the ready. They're actually shifting back in towards B. 50 seconds. They've got plenty of time for this rotate, but they're assuming Bodenmaster might have moved. They'll give him an opportunity. On this transition towards site, there's a chance. A slim one, but a chance nonetheless.
He didn't see them.
Now he's got the altitude. Now he sees. Now he spots. And he's brought it down to the clutch. Pesa committing the bomb. He's going to plant, but will the smoke be gone by the time he gets off? No. No, it holds. At least for the moment. Couple flashes on, and Pesa just wants to stick around. Seems to think he might have dropped already. That shot, though, convinces him otherwise. Now Bowden. Move, and Pesa brings through another clutch. 7 rounds at the half. TeamOne have it as close as can be.
Oh man, that is just a brilliant play by Pesa once more. He has been so good for TeamOne, and although they managed to go on that crazy 7-round run, TeamOne salvage a couple more at the end, and their T side gets even better with those 7 rounds found overall, Mike.
Well, now we'll have to see if ATK can maybe mount a bit of a resurgence here in the second half. The momentum is decidedly swung against them. Some hero plays here. Pesa, in particular, just the X factor. We'll see you in a bit.
Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for. Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for. We both the same without rock bottom. Let Am I your favorite kind of shame? Do I make you wanna hate? Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for. Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for.
Half number 2 live, and a little to separate these teams. ATK funneling quickly in towards the B site. It seems with a heavy connector play here for Team One, there could be a path towards a bomb plant here. But, oh, here's the surprise. Here's the pop. And apparently, off towards B goes the Weasel. So now the big question is, what can TRK do to hold them at bay to allow this flank to come through? IDK has just gotten that first shot in. Oh, we'll be flanking here. That can't be denied. And 2 quick kills means it's going to be all that much sweeter. TRK wants to change their fortunes here in this pistol round, but what can he find? If they don't give him a fight, there should be little that he can accomplish with just this USP. He's got a decoy. I guess he could fake flash his way out, but TRK wary of being flanked.
Save the armor, maybe.
Whittling time off, and don't think he fancies his chances here.
Yeah, he's already pretty much out of time without the defuse kits, so ATK take the round. Very back and forth in the early goings, but control found by Bowden's dualies with that 2K. And ATK are going to get a 9 for themselves because of the first hit double digits. And TRK ends up going down. No armor saved. Bowden chasing aggressively, wanted that 3K, and he got it. He's the first player in the server to hit 20 frags. In fact, plus 12 kill to death differential as well.
It's actually astounding when you look at the KDs of Bowden and Swisher, and really the team as a whole, that this is such a close game. You got Pace on the other side keeping pace, but otherwise, I guess there was a lot of saving through from ATK because well, the kill numbers a little deceiving.
Very much so, yeah.
A little bit of footsteps heard on that construction push. I think that might have been expected. Now they're ready for it. Should have a good idea. There's another player here. Pace certainly gives that away with smoke. But they're also going to withdraw. Reset. Double their efforts elsewhere on the map. Having found that 1 kill, I'm very content to back away. And, I mean, why not? 4 full-man stack on the B site. Malls will start to shift off of that, but there's no one to stop this campaign of conquest over towards A.
Yeah, I would say to activate Swisher a little bit, and I see they're sending Bowden as well. No, they're actually going to shift back to B, Mike. They're not even going to go to A.
Why not? Just, you know,
Sure.
spend an extra 30 seconds doing things. Seeing if you can't isolate a fight, maybe putting the doubt in their mind. But now this stack has come through. This stack has been committed to. What are we going to get? Pesa finds the first. Now they're going in. 40 seconds. They're moving the ball ever further forward to great cost.
Oh,
this
no.
is a big catastrophic. And, well, a 1v1, but health still very low. IDK is getting chased down. It's ring around the rosy here, and Bodenmaster, he comes out on top.
Oh my goodness, what a chaotic round. Team One almost take it, but Bowden just holding down the W key with the Mac 10 in his hands, just tries to win that foot race and eventually catches up and gets the last one. So ATK get double digits, but man, That was a lot harder than perhaps it should have been. The rotation to the A site was the right call, and I was going to say, send Swisher in, maybe look for some information, get a frag or two, keep TeamOne on that B site, and then continue your trek to A. Instead, they come back without really gaining much information at all as to where TeamOne might be, and then walk into the stack and almost pay the ultimate price.
There've been some of these baffling rounds, right, from ATK.
Yeah. More
That
on
one-
ATK side than TeamOne's for sure.
That one felt like it was like the coin had one side that was marked genius and one side that was marked madness. And
Yes.
it sort of landed on its side where it's like, I understand that this could be a brilliant play, but in the situation, they just still wound up running into a 4-man stack.
Yep.
Blind. Hey,
Curious.
it's all right. Let's see, though. Economy being very brittle. This round's going to be mad dangerous.
Fadey looking around short A, and mistim's going to take a poke in the prod, perhaps into this B site by himself. No trade in sight, and yeah, he gets one and he's done. Pesa is able to drop that. Fadey on the other bomb site takes down malbs, so it looks like ATK will be successful potentially in taking this site because they only have a scout to deal with, but hey, looks pretty good with it. We'll see.
Unless Maluk does damage. It's again looking a little brittle here. You've got Swisher all the way on the other side of the map. You might want to get here. That's a shot through the dice box. The bomb at least is planted. Overpass not coming along for the ride. Swisher, this is not a save yet. He's trying to peel the numbers off, but now he knows he has to close the gap. He knows he has to get here. There's no kit, fortunately, so time should be okay. And Pesa holding for it. That says they're just leaving.
Yeah.
Taking their toys, they're going home. They know without a kit this is a nightmare retake still. It's going to be another really expensive round for ATK, and this time a round where 2 guns get stolen away by TeamOne.
Yeah, no, I mean, good on TeamOne to get those rifles in their hands. At the very least, it was a force buy for them, so, you know, still going to be a tough buy up in this next round, but they can buy up. It's viable to go for this force buy, knowing that ATK's economy is a little bit fragile because of the amount of damage that TeamOne's been doing to it. And there's that force buy. Makes sense. I mean, it's pretty decent. Lots of util. 3 rifles make it 4. And the 5.7 on IDK's side. So IDK can easily get an upgrade either off a fallen teammate or, hopefully for TeamOne's sake anyway, off a frag on ATK. ATK trying to extend their lead to 5 here, and this would be a great time to do it, right, Mike? Because you look at the economy, we already talked about it for TeamOne. They're taking a gamble here. If TeamOne gets this, it could potentially be the match.
It could be. The temptation just, it's too sweet, right? You've done so much damage over and over.
Of course.
And over
Yeah.
and over again. You just want to crack through that one round. Let's see. Even with the bomb plan, I mean, I think ATK could keep this rolling. Pressure going to be on for this long player. It's mobs. Doesn't necessarily have support, but the sharks are circling. These waters are getting muddied and missed him. Missed him just might have him with his back turned. Checking on in. There it is. There's the kill. Malbs, the first domino to fall. The spot on the next. Maluk down for the count. If they just race towards A now, they've got a free and clear sight. And meanwhile, Swisher's killing them on the other side. So this is disaster for TeamOne. Only damage done back towards Swisher, and that's going to even be a tough kill to follow up. They know this site's clear now. Missed him's made his way through. Yes, Pesa has collected that one frag. But DJ might be about to punish as they try to make their way over to collect the gun, and it's all on to IDK now.
Yeah, I'd say if I'm ATK here, I chase. DJ just has to post up now. Make sure that IDK doesn't go up the stairs. Doesn't have to fight this, but he does anyway, and he wins the duel. So that's it. No gun saved. Economy, yes, full loss bonuses available for TeamOne, but still, on CT side, it's really not enough, and they can't keep forcing up here. They have to go for a half buy. And there it is. So 12-7 in favor of ATK. Now come out the pistols. Again, the way this match has gone, if I'm ATK, I don't feel too comfortable at all here. But technically an opportunity to extend their lead even further. Last time TeamOne stacked the B site, and they're going to do it again, and ATK is going to walk into it again.
Not necessarily just yet. First, they're going to kill some people.
Yes.
Now they've spotted 2 at the very least, so they should have a pretty good idea that this might be a stack. They've got mad utility. They could rain this on over. 1 more HE, only on DJ, but many Molotovs. 2 of them, to be exact. Not that many. To make life uncomfortable for these B-site defenders. Timing from Maluk could get interesting here. There's 2 players outside of bathrooms. Of course, with 0 information, Maluk can't operate off of this.
They're just trying to throw util to distract the players, I think.
It's working. It's working. They want to come back in towards B, but TeamOne rotated for a hot second and then said, no, actually, think this stack is correct. Last time they threw that fake, they still hit B. And this time, they're still going to hit B, and TRK is going to kill 2. Malbs is back with another 2, and this is again the same situation. ATK, a whole lot of bluster to do absolutely nothing and walk into the stack.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Those pistol rounds, man. I don't know.
They just seem to have no faith in their A hit. Why? They keep intimating this rotation, but they just want to hit B on these rounds. That's a catastrophe. You had the advantage, you had control, you had utility,
and the opening frag,
and the opener. It was a 5v3.
Yeah,
and you get demolished.
It's just. Honestly, it comes down to this. TeamOne had great positioning from Maluk, and he was able to confirm to them. He's like, yep, they're not going A, guys. It's the same thing they did last time. And it just, I don't know. I think you're right, Mike. They're scared of going to the A site for some reason or another, or don't feel comfortable at the very least in their A hit right now. But it would have been the right call over those last 2 rounds that they lost. So, alrighty. They still have enough money to at least get a proper buy up here, but you're not going to find a lot of success if you're consistently losing anti-ecos in that type of fight.
They're hamstringing themselves, man. They're hamstringing themselves. Yeah. That nade is 80. Malbs can capitalize only to the tune of 1. They found a low HP player in DJ, so not exactly ideal. ATK will be all right with that exchange. Fadey less so now. Catches a bullet through the panel. Down to just 1 HP. Is a wisp of a man. Better not fall from any great heights or stub any toes. And once again, TeamOne are able to comfortably just play 1 on A because ATK have shown their tendencies here. They really don't favor this site.
It's... Okay, Bowden saw an arm.
Bowden waiting for that info hop. He can't hit it, though. Had him jumping on the APC. Bowden couldn't connect. Now they're going to float another player up top. It's IDK. Swisher still maintaining some presence outside of B. Trying to be a nuisance. You can pick one off. Maybe they rotate back down, but positioning for Mistim is good. This turns into an A exec. There's not a whole lot they can do to stall this out with utility. IDK does have the 1 Molotov. That's not bad. Here comes the exec. Here comes the movement. On they go. Okay. Decent. Flashbang's better. Quick executions, and the bomb down, a save called. Great recovery for ATK.
See, hit the A side, it works. It's like eventually they find the success by actually committing towards that A site, and it was a good hit, very solid. Utility was strong. TeamOne a little too late on the attempted rotation. TRK and Pesa just going to save the rifles. And that'll be a 13th for ATK. So despite the mistakes that ATK is making, Mike, and you know, at least they're able to hold on to the lead. They come back and recover from what was a catastrophic round loss for them. Things are okay. It's been a weird series on
Yeah.
both sides,
Yeah.
I have to say.
It has. It has. It does feel like more of those head scratcher rounds have come through from the ATK. It feels like occasionally just against the anti-ecos, there's like a short circuit in their brains, and they just immediately need to go into the stack. Oh, that's not going to require a stack. Maluk coming hunting. He wants the next one as well. That shot baited out, but he still holds the angle. He still holds the position. Now this stack on towards the sandbags. The hop up, very effective. So advantage TeamOne in a big way. That was DJ's Molotov. Don't know what happened there. Bit of a whoopsie. Missed him. He's going to take space towards A. The rotation is here, though. Everybody is coming this way. 3 players on. And they're trying to rotate, but missed him. If he gets these kills, he could sell this. False utility coming over jump up. Player moving up bank as well. Missed him tight to the fence and might just have a clear bomb site. TeamOne's starting to get suspicious. Starting to get a little sussy. Utility sails out the other way. Missed him. Makes good on it. He's not calling for his teammates here. He hears Maluk. They're opting to go towards B, which is a bold bet when they already have full control of the bomb site on A. DJ, though, is going to be able to plant the bomb. TRK can't do anything about that. He's got the nade. He's not going to let it fly. Instead, he'll creep forward with the gun. Well, he finds one. This nade to chase might take out Bowden. He's away. He's away. Able to play off the bomb now. And with the op as well, the health shouldn't be a big issue. There's no more damaging utility. It's all about that tap. It's all about this creep in from Bowden Master. They're looking for him, and they're quick on the trigger. Time getting low. They do have kits. They do have kits, but they're not going to test this. They're going to hold for him instead. Well done from TeamOne. A chaotic round, a hectic round. Doubt installed still, but TeamOne managed to prevail.
Yeah, and the more times that ATK get rebuffed from this B side, even in a post-plan situation, that was a solid retake from TeamOne. ATK's eventually going to start moving away from B and start hitting A more, which might be good for them, but, you know, TeamOne perhaps can keep one less player on B because of how resilient they've proven themselves and create a bit of an invisible wall, so to speak.
Double up this time as well. IDK picking up the secondary. That's interesting. At a bit of a quieter map, but where is he playing with it? Heaven for the moment. Don't know that we've seen a lot of... Actually, I guess IDK has secondary for this team now that I think it through. Pisa has as well.
It's been Pesa and IDK for the most part. TRK and Mobs always stick to the M4s.
When you got that kind of headshot ability, why slow yourself down with an op?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mobs had a crazy headshot percentage in the playoffs, or has one so far, and heading into the series, 66%, Mike.
Pretty bonkers. The Mobs effect. Game is uncanny at times.
A little slower today, though. It's been more Pesa and Maluk kind of carrying the weight.
This is a much more passive hold from TeamOne, right? Turtling in towards the site, waiting for ATK to make the move. 3 players down towards lower. It looks like they might want to go for a little bit of fight here towards Monster. Maluk finds one up top. Swisher, though, punishes Pesa elsewhere, and so in towards B they go. They've not got the bomb with them, but they've got this toe hold in towards Monster. Here comes the swing. Here comes the play. Round the corner they go, and down goes the Swisher. A follow-up as well. TRK holds the line. It's just a dry peek, a dry swing, and all on to miss him. 20 seconds to go. He's got 1 player to find towards the back of site to allow a bomb plant. Seems like he's going to gamble this. Smoke doesn't go down, so Mobs will have an easy execution.
Oh, nicely done for TeamOne. Again, TRK this time gets the 2K. And, you know, the more times that ATK runs into that wall towards the B site, the lower their confidence will get here on Overpass, because the map will just start to feel smaller and smaller for them. 10 rounds found for TeamOne. So they're now in that double-digit territory. Only 3 rounds back of ATK, who will be on a full-on save here. Only Glocks. That's it.
Look at that damage. I mean, Fadey just burns alive. Fadey. What happened?
Move.
There weren't that many Molotovs.
He got stuck. Stubbed his toe, Mike.
Oh my god, this is going to be a bomb plant.
No, I don't think
This is gonna be a
so.
bomb plant. This is no one's watching it. Bowden just go.
They're gonna watch.
No, Maluk turns around in time.
Yeah.
If he just literally W held sprinted, his teammates would have stayed alive long enough for him to get a bomb plant.
Maybe, but Maluk kind of, I think he would have swung around and had a look at a certain point, maybe even at that time, even if his teammates are still alive. But yeah. So a pretty standard anti-eco there for Team1, as you would expect against just Glocks, and a timeout going to be called. Finally here. I don't think we've had that many on Overpass.
You know
If
what?
any
I
at
can
all.
look back at the logs.
Well, we have. I just have been so invested in the match that I didn't realize. Yeah, we had a
lots to
couple.
talk about during these timeouts.
Yeah, absolutely. So it actually is the third timeout, ATK second. So, yeah, it's an important one for ATK because look at this. They're fully investing. Their money's down to below or at 500 for everyone. So, yeah, what's up?
Our fifth timeout. TeamOne have already burned 3 of theirs, I believe.
Oh, right, in the first half. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, check the log. Check the log. Maluk. There were some logs in front of him. Oh, taking the initiative here. What a bold play. He gets the second. There's that snappy aim. There's those headshots coming through. But he'll get no more. Still, he's even up the scoreline. That's quite the delivery out from Mobs. And IDK slipping back in with that secondary up. Collects. Bowden was not anticipating the repeat in towards the light here. And taking the initiative from Team1. This is a real change-up of a round. The aggression pays out. It's all down to DJ. Real smack in the face of a round. ATK not expecting this much dynamic play from Team1. They've been trained to expect Team1 further back towards the site, and this was the tempo breaker.
Yeah, I mean, Malps has been threatening a few times towards Fountain, so they probably would have been better off being at least aware of him throwing a flash, peeking it, jiggle peeking something, but they walked right out there like no one would possibly be there, and Malps feasted before he went down. Oh, nice shot from DJ. Okay, that's something. 30 seconds left. This could still come back in ATK's favor.
I mean, he knows another player's there, right? From the boost up. He's anticipating it. Bomb is going to go down. Molotov is effective. But DJ's giving him the slip. He's double swinging. He's got the spray down. No.
Oh.
IDK zeroes it in. Took the first. If that op shot went wide, that was the chance of the clutch. Comes right down to the wire as is. With a gap. Climbs ever closer.
Yeah, and this doesn't even feel like a disadvantage for Team1 anymore, right? Because you look at their money, a foundation is there. They had, you know, they'll be able to buy up again without much of a problem. It's a good thing that DJ does as much damage as he did in that round, right? Because it takes it down to a 1v1, so they can't save over as much, meaning a heavier investment here, but ATK still can't justify a full-on buy-up, so they are settling for the half buy. It's going to be 4 techs, a deagle, perhaps a quick B pop, but it hasn't worked for them, so I'd say a better look would be towards the A site. But they're going to go B.
B pop, B pop, B pop. They just love a quad stack.
Yeah.
They're just attracted to it. They got a nose for this B bomb site. And
But
Team1's
Team1's reading it.
I mean, Team1 just knows that if it's an eco round, they want to hit B. So TRK gonna get some extra stats here. And he's even spotted the last. The Bowden Master. How do you even try and get started in this round with the Deagle?
I mean, I have no idea, but it's clear that Team1 have caught on to the tendencies of ATK. It's just easy to read at this point.
Bob just got naded by his teammates, but he was back. I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah. It's a crazy name.
Tomfoolery. Shenanigans. Mobs pepper down through the panel. 45 seconds, and with TRK creeping ever closer.
What is happening here? How's he hitting all these shots?
Got the walls turned off. It was just a matter of time before TRK caught that. 4th of the round. Nice little anti-eco 4-piece. It was a force buy, though, so there was definite danger in this, and not quite a full force, but still a great hold from TRK.
Yep. And a tied scoreline now. 5 in a row for TeamOne as their resurgence into this match continues. And we'll see ATK get the full-on buy-up now after the half fight in the previous one. 4 AKs and the AWP. TeamOne's bringing out the AUG. We don't see the AUG much at all anymore. It's very sparsely used, but still has its situational kind of positioning that you can use it in.
Well, you know, IDK's been secondary opping. Can't op. AUG.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's a good idea for him to take the scope because he hasn't had the best time here on Overpass, and when he had the op in his hands, he looked much better. So yeah, get a scope, whether that be the op or the AUG. Agreed.
TJ making his way up top connector. Timely smoke onto Maluk. Maluk is very isolated here with the AWP. Malbs wants to help him out. Come in towards support. That looked like it might be on.
Yeah. I feel like the long...
John, 35 seconds. The bomb's still back in spawn.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the longer ATK takes here, the more comfortable TeamOne gets.
If they go back into a 4-man B stack...
They are
They're
going
gonna
into
do
a
it. They're
format
doing
B
it.
stack
It's always old reliable. When in doubt, hit the B stack. 20 seconds. Molotov down. I mean, at some point, you even just pull the plug on this.
With all 5 alive, maybe. I don't know.
Bomb now in. Fadey. Drop. That bomb. Stop. They don't have time for this. 8 seconds. They need to get that bomb down now. There's still 2 players in the water. They've lost the round. They've lost the round for sure. Down to the clock, a clutch at least. It came that close, but Bowden gets clocked afterwards. He dies after time, and now TeamOne have series point right on the precipice.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean, Mike, but what is going on? Why are they going B so much? And in that situation, you're down to 15 seconds left in a 5v5, and you're just panic throwing util and charging into the site, losing a player after time.
Some questionable decision making for sure from ATK. I think they maybe anticipated some more of that aggression towards A, and they weren't having it at all. Not sure about that read, but they're going to have some time to think about it because they need to figure out what the heck they're doing in this round.
Yeah.
Money is weird with Bowden Master dying after time. Money is real weird, and you only get a few more chances here.
You got to invest down to 2K and wait for the next round.
That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Fadey will keep the money alive, presumably buy the AWP in the next. Where do they go with it? Connector, heavy presence. And this time Maluk is present, and that's a heck of a shot. So here we go. The change-up pitch thrown. That AWP should be retrievable eventually, though no one stopped to pick it up. There it is. Fadey's got it. And now they're up top, putting pressure on towards long. Peek down from long.
Whoa.
Wow, great dinks with the Tech 9 at range from Mistim here. And on approach, this could get hairy. The thing is Pesa. Pesa's fast on the flank. He's already got one. Fadey down for the count. They've overwhelmed long, but that was the AWP out of play. So they've taken out the big gun at the very least, and ATK might want to redouble their efforts to actually taking out this flank, isolating another rifle here if they can. They still got lots of time to work with.
Just don't go back to B, ATK.
They might do. It might do. It might even be the right read in this situation if you can kill Pesa.
Yeah, if you can kill Pesa, that's the problem. They have no idea where Pesa is.
You give him the slip. He's gone back around towards Fountain. There's actually a free path towards B. He's the right read, and they're hearing that siren song again. So I say that. TRK recognizes this and starts to float down. Pace is coming back to try and close the gap, but I think he's going to do this after the horses are already out of the barn. Yup. It's a bomb plant going to be on. The B site's finally been left open to them, and this time they're well poised to capitalize. 8. Chunky Molotov, a little bit too deep. Bomb down. Oh, and Bowden might be perfectly poised to take out Pacey. He misses the shot. A huge blunder from Bowden, and that might seal the deal on this round, but they take the initiative into heaven. Good damage as well. Mr. just has a Tech 9, and he's shot down. TRK's got it. A defuse available. Map point found for TeamOne.
See, that's the problem with going back to B, because you don't know Pace's positioning. So once you get the bomb plant, yes, you're in a post plant, and you might be able to read him, but yeah. Anyway, it's fine.
I mean, it was a free bomb site. It was absolutely the right read here. They just missed an op shot on Pesa.
I still look. Yes, they did miss the op shot on Pesa, but at the same time, he's a threat that you have to think about.
There's no way in that round you can say B wasn't the right call.
I can't say it because they didn't know where Pesa was, so he could have been a connector, and then they would have gotten completely ventilated. So look.
All right. You got a hatred for this site now.
No, it's okay. Look,
John is A-pilled.
I'm
lost your mind here, John. Driven you mad. Long series, but TeamOne,
maybe, but
they might be on the edge of genius.
It just
love madness. Malbs gets the opening pick. He just needs one more round. He just needs one more round. That's all they need here for TeamOne. Whichever site is going to be hit, they're ready for it. Limited utility over on that ATK side, and TeamOne looking to close this out. They're going to shift back up towards A. You'll be pleased here, John. We're in towards the bathrooms. Malbs and Maluk playing back towards the site. Much more passive this time around. Already with the pick. They're very content to play a slower game. But Pesa, he wanted some information. He wanted some space, and Swisher's punished that. So now Swisher's going to group up to join his team. And it's all going to come down to the safe play. It's all going to come down to this hit. Maluk's just spotted one. Does that trigger the rotation? It does indeed. IDK started to float. They're hesitant about it, and they've lost Maluk as a result. Malbs spraying one down. Only one. A disadvantage now for TeamOne, and where's the money at? They're going to save. They're going to save. It's going to come down to the last round of regulation here, John. We're getting the full 30 again.
Yep. Look, all I'm going to say is ATK's success when going to the A site, I'm pretty sure has been 100%.
Bro, you got to get off this.
I'm not going to, because they went to the A site, it worked out well, and I'm really honestly impressed with the fact that they got those entries. It was really nicely done. TeamOne were threatening a little bit, but TRK and IDK are going to have to go for the save, and we are on, like you said, for round number 30.
Are you ready for this 30th B hit?
Yes.
Straight at B pop, fast play.
There's no way they do it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. There's no way there's going to be a quick B pop here. They can't. They have to take their time, play some defaults, kind of look around towards all parts of the map, keep someone posted a monster, have a lurk there, and then work again the same way they did in that previous round. You know, work towards the A site, find those early picks, and then move forward. Trying to just trigger me now. Like, now you're just trying to trigger me.
If they do a B pop, it's gonna work too.
Oh my god.
You're gonna lose your mind here, John. Lose your mind. And maybe that's what they need, just a little bit of insanity from ATK, because they need one more round. Look, they made it happen on Inferno when they managed to run it back, when they got us into overtime. Just need this one more. That's the reset. Everything is forgiven. Every blunder, every stack walked into, every eco round gone awry. It's all forgiven here. If you can just get this one. Elimination on the line. The consolidation final waiting. And while ATK may already have a spot in that conference, would very much like to move further up here in the Challenger League. Guess where the presence is heading. It's Yertle the Turtle, but they fluffed the boost. They fluffed the jump, so they're going to bail on it very early on. They wanted to peek over in towards Heaven, and TeamOne have gone for the 4-stack here towards B again.
Oh, you can't blame them.
I mean, you've gotten the fast play here so many times. They're ready for it. Our post.
No, I'd like to believe they learned their lesson, Mike. They're just going to do the lurk, like I said, and they're going to work towards the A site here and kind of get control of playground.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. All good.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, that
Don't
was a
know
little
what
scary.
didn't like that.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. Don't like that.
Oh, no, I don't like this.
Don't like that. Ah.
No, come on.
Uh-oh, folks. Minor technical difficulties here. Hopefully this is going to unstick in just a moment. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm sure a brilliant execute is happening here. A little bit
I
of
want to know
shooting
which
from
site they
both
went to.
sides. Well, you might have to check the demo, because it doesn't seem like we're going to know here, and I'm going to go ahead and check this.
It is.
Unfortunately,
It is over. It
I
is 16
think-
to 14 for TeamOne.
Yep, we're not going to get to see this one. Unfortunately, this is match over, and we appear to have had a crash. Sorry about that, folks. Could have had a absolutely thrilling moment here, but alas and alack, we have a 15-14, and we'll just never know who won. It could still be live in overtime. We'll never know. No, we do know. It was TeamOne to close it out 16-14. I'm going to assume on a B-pop.
Probably. Who knows? Honestly, yeah. I know I rode that train pretty hard, but at the same time, they were kind of doing exactly what I was saying, repeatedly going to the B site. TeamOne's reading it, sending 4 players there. They did it again in the final round. Who knows where the actual hit came